Next part of our conference is pitching sessions, and I would like to invite company employees, please.
20 years ago, when I developed my first simple job board, I could never have imagined how now our careers become dependent on different job search services. Currently, the online recruitment market is growing 7% per year, and it's going to reach the size of almost $15 billion 2018. With impact of globalization and changes in the work culture, it is obvious that search queries like remote jobs or temporary jobs become more and more popular. Actually, there are a lot of problems in the market, in the online recruitment market. Technology providers are not keeping up with the market demands, and only few of them are thinking about the social impact of the industry. Our project intends to solve at least a few of the major problems, bringing blockchain and machine learning technologies into the online recruitment market, changing the way of how candidates and employers interact with each other during the hiring process. This is the moment I would like to introduce my colleague Chan to get into the details of our solution of those problems.
So as Ilya mentioned, so we're trying to bring both the blockchain and machine learning into solving some of the problems with the job market. So some of the benefits of using the platform would be we're going to decentralize the way employers and candidates find each other. So the benefit for the companies or the employers would be they will find the right candidate through the platform. And how they find it is the candidates will post the profile on the site, and we use machine learning to scan the profile to build keywords and categories that will be much easier for the employers to find them. In addition to that, they actually will benefit by getting tokens for allowing access to their profile. So these tokens they can eventually use to within the platform, they can use the tokens for additional value-added services. So it's kind of exchanging tokens for other services. And then we're going to build our blockchain using NEM platform. So all the transactions will be recorded in the public blockchain, and the private profile data will be in off-chain. So it's going to be a combination of public on and off chains. I'm not sure what happened to the slide, but in terms of where we are now, we just published a draft of our white paper a few days ago, so you can find that on our website, empleos.io. We are trying to build our community now and seeking feedback on our white paper. And I want to skip. So this is our team. So we have a kind of a diverse mix of team members across the globe. We just started to build the beta version of the platform. It should be ready by August for testing. And we're going to start our private sale within a few weeks from now. So we have a booth outside. If you have any questions, you can come approach us. And also follow us on social media. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to invite company RPCM, please.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. So let me switch you a little bit from ICO's legal stuff to actual hardware stuff for a little bit. So what I'm going to talk about is infrastructure for mining. As we may all see, mining is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So there are a lot of people who mine on wide scale, and there are some things that many huge miners know about and try to solve problems about that. First of them is lots and lots of power sockets that we need to organize well. Another one is short circuits that happen in large-scale installations and overcurrents that happen and lead to fires sometimes. The next one is metering of every socket, because there are a lot of facilities in the world who provide hosting of mining devices, and when they host these mining devices, they don't really know what exact amount of electricity these mining devices draw, so they want to know that. And the last one, a huge number of devices require automatic monitoring and restarting when they hang. So we try to approach this problem with a device, and we have created a device named RPCM Mining Edition, which solves all of these problems together for customers running huge mining farms. So the device is named RPCM Mining Edition. It powers 10 power sockets. It has 63 amps current capacity. It has a remote power control of all the sockets, so you can remotely restart, turn off all of your devices. It has short circuit protection integrated on every socket. It has power metering on every socket, so you know precise information about consumption of your devices. It protects you from fires, which happen to mining farms, by limiting the amount of current that a particular socket can draw. And it has hash rate watchdog inside the PDU. Actually, the PDU can monitor the miner and restart the miner when it hangs or the hash rate goes down. At the moment, we have support for Bitmain devices available for Watchdog, but we're adding all the new miners like Pangolin, Halong, Silicon, and a lot of software for Ethereum and GPU mining rigs very soon. We have REST API for integration with any monitoring or billing software that you may have in your farms. It is very suitable for containing container farms and for larger scale installations. For example, we have recently signed a partnership with a company in Switzerland, Swiss Alps Mining, who is distributing this mining containers around Swiss Alps and generating electricity at 3 cents per kilowatt, which is very low. So our devices are used in their containers. We are here at booth, I'm not sure it's called A15 anymore, but you can search for RPCM Mining Edition with this advertisement. Please approach us if you're interested, and we'll tell you all about these devices. And that's it for now. I'm ready to take questions if you have. Otherwise, please approach our stand. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And the last company of this pitching session will be PowerShare Foundation. And after these pitching sessions, there will be a panel discussion about successful ICO company. Please.
Thank you very much. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, I suppose so. So my name is Beka. I am the chairman and co-founder of the PowerShare Foundation. You can also meet my partner, co-founder David, who is sitting in the first row. So as I understand that those of you who are still remain seated, you are exhausted, and I will try to squeeze my presentation in 5 minutes as promised. That's why I will avoid. Well, I will not talk a lot about the technical stuff regarding the project. I will just try to give you the general idea of what we're doing and what we're working on. As some of you might have guessed from the first slide, our project concerns fundraising. And just to jump into it, I'll tell you that PowerShare is a place where browser-based crypto mining meets crowdfunding. I suppose all of you understand the concept of crowdfunding and browser-based cryptocurrency mining. I think it is better to show you the prototype that we've created, and it will be more clear how it works. Here. Yeah, so this is the prototype we created back in February. As you can see, there are three receives the mined cryptocurrencies. So how this happens is that the backers go to our platform and they transfer their CPU power, they donate their CPU power. We use the JavaScript of CoinHive, which was established September last year. This is a relatively new project. So what they do is they collect this power, mine for cryptocurrency Monero, then charge a huge fee of 30%, transfer these funds to PowerShare, and then we distribute it to our projects. The project and development, what we're working on is that we want to eliminate all of the central intermediaries. So PowerShare will be just the ground where the projects meet the backers, and there will be no central intermediary between them. There will be just a smart contract on which all the funds mined will be accumulated, and once the goal of the project is met, the funds will be distributed to the project and to the backers based on the CPU power they have provided. In order to make all of this work and to make all of this reality, we have to create a crypto node currency, which we call FIRE. We're creating a crypto node currency, not an ERC20, because crypto node is the only protocol that enables us to do enables our business model to work. The key feature of our currency is going to be that it will be mineable via a desktop, a laptop, and a smartphone. And it will have kind of double usability. On one hand, it's an utility token of the platform, and on the other hand, it's a payment coin, just like Monero, because it will have almost all the features that Monero has, as it is the same crypto node protocol. Because of the time constraints, I'll also limit and give you just the extract of our business model canvas. So just to say a few words about the value proposition is that we try to remove all kinds of financial barriers to the spirit of giving, so that if you want to donate to a project via crowdfunding, you don't have to pay from your own pockets, you have just to donate your computing power. The other thing is that we financially incentivize the backers, which increases chances of each and every project to be financed. And finally, we're simplifying crowdfunding and crowdsourcing, making it costless, making it effortless and mutually beneficial for the first time. Of course, we're targeting the global mass market because anybody with access to a computer, a smartphone, and internet can be our user. He or she can become a project or mine for some causes or ideas that he or she deems important. And the good thing is that we can also invite basic contributors to use our platform, people who don't have any understanding of blockchain technologies or what cryptocurrencies are and how they work. And that's, of course, because it's, as I've mentioned, it's effortless and costless and beneficial for them to be generous. And also, of course, the non-profit organizations, including business accelerators, who will collect funds for the causes that they think is important. Just to give you the milestones, what we've done so far and what we're doing what we're planning on in the nearest future. Well, the formulation of the idea was finalized in January. In February, we established the prototype, which I've shown you in the short video. After we did the calculations, after we did our research, we finished the white paper in April. And on the 1st of May, we raised a seed capital of $100,000 from a private investor locally. And we are using these $100,000 to prepare for the ICO. What we've done, we established a joint stock company, PowerShare Foundation. Also, we've hired developers in the USA who are now working on the smart contract for the ICO. And we are in the process of rebranding, and also ICO page and all the marketing materials are being done. So everything will be ready by end of July. I forgot to mention that we started off as zcrowd.fund. However, as we are in the process of rebranding, our name and logo changed, but it's not yet final. What we plan on is that we are going to start the private sale on August the 1st, and we are planning on finishing the ICO by end of October. So basically, that's all. Just to tell you what's written on this slide is that we are trying to create, and we are going to create, the only and first mutually beneficial crowdfunding platform that transforms unused computing power into fuel for important causes and ideas. Thank you very much.